Here at KevCentral, I review budget bikes, and that includes e-bikes. Well, RVs and e-bikes coalesce, so I've been on the hunt, or at least have the idea, that I want an RV. I caught the bug from my dad. This is his RV, but I've been using it to pre-hone my RV handyman skills in anticipation. I recently repaired the broken exhaust strap. I even paid for it myself. Shameless plug here. If you are an RV company or company in general and you want to sponsor KevCentral, because I have this idea for KevCentral Explorers and I need an RV for that, and that's where you could help in return. I have over 30 million views and over 110,000 subscribers, so hit me up and let's talk. You could be a sponsor. Plug over. Now, where was I? Oh, yeah. Dad caught the RV bug. He spread it to me, and to my surprise, that spread to my sister. This must be really contagious. How contagious? Well, she calls me, asks me to come look at a new bike rack that she's purchased. It's a JustGoAero BikeWing by Jacket. It's a nice rack, but what she failed to mention was that it's attached to her brand spanking new RV, a Wolf Pup. Now, RV is a very dynamic term because to me, an RV is a Class A, B, or C motorhome, but there are also travel trailers, campers, whatever you want to call it. There are lots of things that is called an RV. And this particular one, being called Wolf Pup, that's actually the model, and the Black Label is the addition. Its title, though, says it's a Cherokee brand, and it's manufactured by Forest River. So it's a Forest River Cherokee Wolf Pup Black Label, model 16BHSBL. She wanted to show this off to me, so I'm going to share my first peek at it with you, and I'm going to start on what I believe is called in RV parlance the driver's side. On that side, there are 3 windows, each of which is hinged at the top, so they can swing out for fresh air. And on that same side, there's a large access door at the back, which exposes some storage, and it's quite a bit of storage, and it's underneath the beds. They're bunk beds, we'll see when we get inside, but the bottom bunk can fold up to make this even larger. Looking at the back, Wolf Pup logo on the spare tire cover, you'll see a lot of these, a fold-down rear carrier rack, a Wolf Pup graphic up top, and technology, a wireless rear backup camera. Passenger side has one less window but more doors, and at the front quarter, a 10-amp outlet marked solar. This is part of what Cherokee calls the 50-watt juice pack, and it has a solar panel on the roof. And since we're up top, we may as well see what else is up there. There's a vent for the kitchen, an AC unit, and at the rear, the max air vent for the bathroom. Like the other side's storage, the front quarter door leads to a small cubby. Well, I say small, but it's actually spacious, considering the size of this RV. And these doors, no struts, magnets hold them in place when open. The next access panel is beside the entry door, and it's called the Pup Kitchen. It's an outdoor kitchen, which for this RV equals refrigerator. More solar for this automatic canopy, solar power, and we'll see this in use in an upcoming video where she shows it off, as well as the outdoor LEDs, part of the outdoor entertainment center, which is more than just speakers. It's a full-on entertainment center with all the needed outlets and jacks for a TV, which mounts to this Paw International mount. Are you seeing a theme here? Wolf Pup, Pet Kitchen, Leash Latch, Paw International. We'll come back to the outside in a minute, but for now let's head inside for a look up the Wolf logoed steps and past the secondary screen door. I'm in the back of the unit looking forward. Up front there's an overhead storage compartment, cabinets that run the width of the unit, which is 7 feet wide. And underneath that cabinet, an LED light. That's for the occupants of this front bed, which is a queen-size bed, which is more comfortable than my bed at home. Still at the front bed on the passenger side wall, above the window, a TV mount. On the ceiling above that, an outlet for the TV and AV jacks. On the opposite wall, a USB outlet, and this, it says Bluetooth speaker, so I'm guessing somewhere in here there's a Bluetooth speaker that goes in this spot. I don't know how much of this trim is Black Label specific, but all these padded surfaces around this front bed, very nice. Back at the doorway looking in, we see the center-mounted dinette with 2 Black Label upgraded upholstery seats and a double post table. Along with the dinette window, there's an LED light. Up top, another overhead storage compartment, another 2-door unit about 3 feet wide, and mounted to that, the Furrion multimedia controls. Next to those, the climate control thermostat. Across from the dinette, the mini kitchen, and they have packed a lot into a small space in this kitchen, and some of this is Black Label exclusive. Like those knobs that light up with blue LEDs on this cooktop. Above the cooktop, a vent hood and a microwave. Beside that, kitchen cabinets, which have angled sidewalls, so there's not as much storage as you may think when you open the door, but there's ample, considering that this is a mini kitchen. And they're dual purpose. They're not just cabinets, they're also a mounting surface for the control panel that works the awnings, the tank indicators, water heater, water pump, lights, and stuff like that. RV stuff. Kitchen countertops, I don't know if this is Corel, but it looks like it. Kitchen faucet, residential grade, the sink nice and deep, and these covers, they expand the available counter space, which will definitely come in handy. And here's another look at this cooktop with its 2 burners. Looking under the sink, it's more about plumbing than actual available storage, but RV life means you learn to maximize space. And there is usable area here. Now, surprisingly, even though this is such a compact RV, it gets a full-size 12-volt refrigerator. Ah, that new fridge smell, second only to new car smell, proven fact. And bonus, the 50-watt solar panel and battery helps power this fridge. Moving to the driver's side rear corner and the bunk beds. The top bunk, it's the winner. It gets a window and an overhead speaker. It also has a light and dual USB outlets. The bottom bunk, there's not a lot of space there. This would be for the smallest member of the family or maybe for a pet. But also that bed can fold up, as I mentioned earlier, to expand the storage space. But that storage space means there's no window down there. It also doesn't get a speaker, but it does get a light and the 2 USB outlets. I'm now at the front of the RV looking backwards, and that mirror door gives a nice illusion of depth, and that's the bathroom door. Cherokee calls this a full-size bathroom, though it is very compact, although it has everything you need in a bathroom. It has a toilet, a ceiling vent, an overhead light, and a shower that is full-size, and that has an integrated sink. You know, RV showers typically average from not so good to kind of okay, and this one I would rate on the higher end of the kind of okay scale. And considering how small this bathroom is, it's kind of amazing they got a shower this big in there. And also, looking back up at the ceiling, I am very impressed with how large this vent is. And there's the lights, so yeah, a usable bathroom. I also like the faux tile floor. As we back our way out of the RV, under the kitchen cabinets, lighting, and a GFC outlet. Center cabin and overhead, the Dometic AC heater combo. Back outside on the driver's side front quarter, a quick look at the outdoor plumbing fixtures, the water heater door, the water connections, and an outdoor shower. Shore power hookup. For this Wolf Pup, it's a 30 amp connection. There are 4 leveling jacks. They're all manually controlled, and since this is a new RV, I'll give you a peek at the nice clean underside. I may be new to RVs, but I'm already aware that some travel trailers come from the factory with inferior tires, but that must not be from Cherokee because this Wolf Pup comes with Goodyear endurance tires and sporty polished wheels. Chassis by Lippert, assembled in the USA, the lift jack electric, so no hand cranking, save that for the leveling jacks. Also on the front of the chassis, 2 plastic boxes, one the propane tank housing, the other the juice pack batteries. Stinky Slinky, that's kept out of the way, outside in the rear bumper. My first look at a Wolf Pup, and I guess I hit a high benchmark since this is the Black Label, and by the way, this lights up too. I'm so new to all this that I'd never even heard of Wolf Pup, and my first impressions are that this is a nice unit. It looks to be well constructed and full featured. So how much does this cost? Well, my sister didn't want to tell me what she paid, just that she got a quote great deal. I looked up the retail price, and I believe as this is spec'd, it's about $30,000. Far more expensive than the bike rack I thought I was coming to look at, which can be had for around $250, which seems like a steal considering, wow, $30,000. And there you go, a bike rack on a 2021 Wolf Pup 16BHS Black Label. Now I want to hear from you. Do you like that bike rack? And what do you think about this RV? Did you get a good one? And if you are new here, I hope you subscribe, especially if you came looking at the RV stuff. Stick around because I do bike reviews, and if you like RVs, you probably like bikes too. Thanks for watching KevCentral. Have a great day.